live streaming on YouTube and on Instagram, but it will only be me showing. And you can also join us on Zoom. So first of all, we're just going to start lying down, maybe cover yourself up with a blanket. So it'd be quite nice to put a cushion under the head and maybe on the backs of the knees. Just allow yourself to really settle down onto your mat or onto your bed, depending on where you are. Allow the shoulders to roll back and down, ankles to roll out, and if not already, allowing the eyes to softly close. Just taking a moment to breathe in and out through the nose, noticing how the body feels this morning. If you feel like you need grounding, maybe placing the hands on the belly. If you feel like you want more energizing, bringing the palms to face up towards the sky. Taking another couple of breaths here. We're going to be doing our full part breath today, our square breathing. So I quite like to have an image in my mind when I'm doing this. Imagine the inhale for 4, going along one side of the square. We're going to hold the breath at the top for 4, and then we exhale for a count of 4, and you guessed it, we hold at the bottom for 4. So it's quite nice to imagine that square image in your mind. Each inhale and pause, exhale and pause, as a tiny little square, moving your way up a big square. So when you're ready, we're just going to take a normal inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. And then we're breathing in and out through the nose. When you're ready, inhale for 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, and release. Allow that easy breathing pattern to come back. And just check in with yourself, how you feel already after just doing one bit of breath work this morning. Maybe your mind feels a little less busy. Maybe the face feels a bit softer. Jaw unclenches. Body less restless. Knowing that just one breath can help us. So if we did this every day, how much it would change our lives. So we're going to go for round 2. You're welcome to stick with the original counting of 4 in your mind, or we're going to step it up to 5. So when you're ready, normal inhale, exhale, inhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. Again, coming back to that easy breath. No restraint. And just notice your thoughts and feelings, any emotions arising. Whether that breath felt awkward, as it sometimes may do if we're not used to it. Whether it made you feel panicky or calm. No two people are going to feel alike, even if we're doing the same breath hold. And then we're going to come to our final round, and we're going to be going up to a count of 6 this time if that feels good for you. If not, go down to 5, 4, or even go down to 3. But when you're ready, normal inhale, exhale, inhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and release. Taking one last final check-in with your body. Noticing if there's any points of tension that you can release now. And we're going to be moving into our affirmations. So we're going to be repeating these affirmations every day. So if you haven't joined yet, this is our first time doing the affirmations. And these ones tap into our different meridians, our different points of life energy by John Diamond. It's a really good book. And I love these daily affirmations. I've been reading them since I was about 17 or 18, and I really recommend them. So what I would suggest doing is I'm going to read them aloud. I will pause for a moment and then repeating them back in your mind's eye. So just repeating them in your head. We'll go through the whole list and we'll do it twice this morning. So when you're ready, I have love, faith, trust, gratitude, and courage. I am humble. I am tolerant. I am modest. I am happy. I have good fortune. I am cheerful. I reach out with love. I have faith and confidence in my future. I am secure. I am worthy of being loved. I renounce the past. I am generous. I am relaxed. I have forgiveness in my heart. I am content. I am tranquil. I am buoyed up with hope. I am light and buoyant. I am jumping with joy. I am in harmony. I am at peace. I have love, faith, trust, gratitude, and courage. My life energy is high. I am in the state of love. So just read that one more time. Again, repeating it in your mind's eye. I'm going to go a little bit faster this time. So when you're ready, I have love, faith, trust, gratitude, and courage. I am humble. I am tolerant. I am modest. I am happy. I have good fortune. I am cheerful. I reach out with love. I have faith and confidence in my future. I am secure. I am worthy of being loved. I renounce the past. I am generous. I am relaxed. I have forgiveness in my heart. I am content. I am tranquil. I am buoyed up with hope. I am light and buoyant. I am jumping with joy. I am in harmony. I am at peace. I have love, faith, trust, gratitude, and courage. My life energy is high. I am in the state of love. Taking one more breath here. And we'll take one closing breath there together. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Beginning to wiggle fingers. Move those toes. Add some movement to wrists, ankles. Maybe take a big stretch. Any other movements that feel good, maybe hugging the knees into the chest. And we're going to eventually meet in a standing position. So you could roll to your side or rock and roll up to standing, up to you, depending on what energy you have this morning. But placing your blanket to the side, if you are all cozy and wrapped up, we're going to add some movement. So our brainstem is at the back of our brain. It's the old part of our brain. We're going to be working on the midbrain, which is the top part of our brainstem. It helps with flexion. So think about arm flexion, hip flexion, ankle flexion. So basically all forward folds as well is another thing. So think of something this morning that you would like to work on, whether that's arm flexion, reaching the arms behind you, whether it's a forward fold, maybe it's a malasana yogi squat, or maybe it's that ankle flexion. But what I want you to do is pick one of those things. It doesn't have to be complicated, and kind of get an idea, add a little bit of movement to the body if you're doing forward folds. Take a few of them, maybe warm the hamstrings up a little. If you're doing arm flexion, reach the arms behind, maybe take some arm swings in different directions. Make a little bit of a warm up there. So you can just gauge an idea of how our body feels in that movement to begin with. And then we'll do some brain drills, get the body going and the brain working. You can also check yourself if you've got a mirror, or even on the webcam if you're on Zoom, to see what kind of angles you're at. Or you can measure yourself in the room. Okay, I can reach here with my hands, or my arms are at this line if I'm standing exactly here. But don't worry, we're not doing it to the exact degree this morning. So when you're ready, coming back to your mat, we're going to start with our first exercise to wake our brain up. We're going to do our trochlea. So I like to bring out two hands with thumbs up, reach your arms all the way out in front of you. And we're going to create a H with our hands. So with the right hand, we bring it out to the side, and then we draw that big line on the side of a capital H, and then draw the center line in the middle. And then the left hand just draws the other side of the capital H. But the whole time, your eyes are stuck on that thumb that's moving, but the chin is not moving at all. So only the eyes are moving, and we're doing both hands. And eventually you might move the hand faster, but make sure that thumb stays in focus the whole time. And then maybe the movement even comes all the way out to the side. So the thumb is barely in the peripheral vision, but the breath stays nice and slow through the nostrils. Lovely. See if you can do it a tiny bit faster now, maybe a tiny bit bigger movement. Try to keep that chin as still as possible. And see if you can do 3 more big H's. And then I want you to retest your fold, or whatever flexion exercise you were doing, whether that was arms, folding, hips, or maybe it was ankles this morning. Maybe there was no difference, maybe it was the same difference, but it's going to be slightly different for everyone. Maybe you needed more or less depending on your brain. So if you guys give me a thumbs up once you've retested, there's no rush. If it does work, add it to your yoga toolbox so you can revisit it at any time. The next one, exercise, is going to get our heart rate going a bit. So we're going to be doing a body weight exercise. I'm going to give you two choices. I prefer doing squats. I just prefer the exercise. But you can also do press ups, perhaps with the knees down. So it needs to be a body weight exercise. It's called an air hunger drill. So we take an inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose, hold the breath at the bottom. We do our body weight movement for as fast as we can, holding that breath when you can't hold it any longer, but you're not suffocating, but you've just got that mild air hunger where you need to take a breath. You stop, take an inhale, exhale, and you repeat twice more. So you're doing 3 rounds in total. You could do that doing press ups, maybe with the knees down, or you could join me this morning doing the squats. You might hear me breathing a lot. So when you're ready, inhale. Let's go. I just ate this morning. Around 2. And then on your last round, after you've done that, retesting whatever flexion exercise you were doing. People on Zoom are going for it this morning. They went for a squat. Rachel is not holding back. My mum's joined this morning and she's definitely got into that forward fold a bit deeper. That's great to see. Rachel's going to retest her fold. Let's see if she's got it further. It looks a little bit deeper, but it's hard to tell sometimes. If you could give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, whether that worked or not. Woo, okay. Okay, last drill. We've got pencil push-ups. We're just going to use our thumb. So extending one arm in front of you, just like we were doing the other vision drill. Look towards that thumb. Keep the breath easy, or maybe not after that exercise. I stay on the thumb, draw the thumb towards you, and then slowly bring it away. So you want to try and keep it in focus the whole time. Again, head doesn't move. Try to get that thumb as close to your nose as possible, keeping the eyes in focus the whole time. Maybe you begin to speed it up. Maybe you have to swap hands if one hand gets tired. See if you can do this another 10 times. Forward and back count as 1 in total. And then we come to our last test of this second segment, second 10 minutes of the class. So testing now. Again, if you're doing that forward fold, notice if there was any difference. And I'll give you one last hack. Whilst you stay on your fold, look towards your nose and you're on mute. So you can always hum at quite a low sound. So humming at that low vibration, you might notice you suddenly get deeper into that forward fold. Stay there for 3 breaths. Or whatever exercise you're doing, if you're doing arms overhead. And then after those 3 breaths, gently rolling up to standing. And then give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you found there was any difference. Fab. Yay, Rachel. Brilliant. Okay, let's add the movement of our yoga practice this morning. So come to the top of your mat, big toes touching. Have the heels slightly apart. Stack the hips over the heels. Roll the shoulders back and down. Palms are going to face forward. Slightly bring the head back in space. Take 1 breath here. Inhale, circle the arms up, look up. Exhale, take your fold. Inhale, halfway lift, look ahead. Exhale, step back. We're going to come down to a tabletop position. Keep the eyes closed for a second and come straight into your cat and cow. So inhale, drop the chest down, maybe tucking toes. chin up to the sky. Exhale, untuck the toes, press into the palms, round the spine, bring the chin to the chest, but alternating using the breath, coming in and out of each movement. And I like to have my eyes closed so you can really feel into the spine, noticing all those juicy good bits, especially as this is one of our first movements of the day. Perhaps for you it is for me. And then I want you to add kind of like a freestyle to this. So we don't have to stick to back and forwards. We can bring our hips out to the side, shoulders to the side. We can bend into one elbow. We can bring the hips all the way back to the heels, or even shift the weight forward. Play around with that movement in your body, noticing how it feels. And notice as you begin to move, what's the jaw doing? Is it unclenched or is it clenching? Can you relax the face any further? Take in 2 more breaths here. And then bringing the hands to the hips, we're going to come up to a kneeling position. So instead of sticking the booty up, see if you can slightly bring the tailbone to face down and step right foot forward, a bit more balance than I just did. And then inhale, reach the arms up to the sky, lift up. If it feels okay on that back knee, pressing that back knee down. See if you can reach up any higher. And then slightly bring the arms back in that shoulder flexion. And then we're going to take a twist here. Left arm is going to reach forwards, right arm is going to reach back. Yeah. See if you can look towards that back hand, twisting from the middle of your spine, eyes moving all the way around. Beautiful. And then left hand is going to come down to the ground next to the right foot. Right arm reaches up to the sky. So staying in the twist, but we're just bringing the left hand. Still looking up towards that right fingertip. And then if you feel okay, tuck those back toes, lift that up. And imagine I'm taking a beautiful photo of that leg for Instagram. So you want it to be super strong. You're squeezing that booty and you're twisting a bit more from the middle of the thigh. And now I'm really going to test you. Keep that front foot down, keep the back knee lifted. If the back knee is down, keep it down. We're going to see if we can lift the whole torso up, bring back into that twist, right arm reaching back, left arm reaching forwards. Yeah, keep looking towards that right hand. And we'll take a reverse twisted warrior here. Right hand to the back leg, left hand reaches up and maybe slightly back. Keep bending into front knee. Oh yeah, we're feeling everything today. So we're just taking a bit of a twist here. The right hand is behind you. So we're twisting still to the right side. Yeah, sorry, Rachel, that's it. One more breath. And then we're going to come back the way we came in. So left hand reaches with right hand back. We're slowly going to bring left hand down to the ground, right arm up. Left knee comes down. Right hand comes down. And we're going to come into a child's pose. Bringing the knees out wide. Either extending the arms forward or maybe stacking the palms, resting the forehead on top of the back of the hand. If the forehead is on the ground or on the hands, maybe just rolling it, rocking it side to side. Take 2 more breaths here. And we've got to do that on the other side. So just imagine how good you're going to feel after this. How you will feel more energized and awake for the day ahead. You've already moved your body. You've got that blood circulating, oxygen moving around. And then slowly coming all the way back up to our kneeling position, hands on the hips. Again, we've got that tailbone facing down. Those buns are turning on. Maybe you're just going to pat or rub the backs of the thighs to make sure those glutes are beginning to activate. And then we're going to step left foot forward, reach the arms up to the sky. We're in a little low lunge here. You can look up towards the hands, or you can keep the head facing forward. Maybe slightly again, bringing the shoulders further back, reaching back to the back of the mat. For 3, 2, and 1. Right hand comes down this time, left hand comes up to the sky. Take your easy twist. So rather than twisting from the hips, we're actually trying to twist from our thoracic spine, the middle part of our spine. The joint-rich area helps us twist more, move easier. So we're keeping those hips facing down and the middle of the spine moving. Beautiful. One breath here. And then we're taking that variation of the twist again, left arm reaching back, right arm reaching forward. So we've still got the knee down. So we're just getting used to this movement. See if you can look back towards that backhand. And then the right hand comes back down. Tuck the back toes. Lift that back knee, straighten that back leg if you can. Again, that Instagram shot. You want that back leg to look really strong, stable. Left arm is reaching up towards the ceiling, looking up towards those fingertips. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. We're going to lift right hand off the ground, lift it forwards, left hand back. Going back to our twist. This is a lot for 7:30 in the morning. And then when you're ready, we bring that left hand down to the back of the thigh, right hand up to the sky. Still bending into front knee, maybe straightening back leg if you can, maybe looking up towards that top hand. Beautiful. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Right arm reaches forward, left hand back. Super slowly, with the most control you can, right hand is going to come down to the ground as left reaches up to the sky. Yeah, good control. Bring that back knee down. We're going to lift back up to that little twist. The left arm back, right arm forward. Perfect. Both hands come down. Step back, child's pose. Again, option to have knees wide or knees together. So your knees are together, you can reach the arms behind you, palms facing up. We're here for 3 more breaths. Just allow the whole body to melt and relax on the ground. And once you've taken your 3 breaths, there's no rush. We're going to meet in the seated position of your choice to close our practice today. Bringing both hands on top of the heart, stacking them on top of each other. Roll the shoulders back and down, close the eyes. Take an inhale through the nose and an exhale through the mouth. Slowly blinking eyelids open, bringing hands to prayer, bowing to one another. For ourselves, our community, and our yoga practice today, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you